When you cook your turkey on our vertical turkey rack, it comes out so tender you can actually slice it with a stalk of celery. Watch. Now, how much would you expect to pay for this roasting rack made of spot-welded stainless steel? $59.95?
$19.95.
Win 3 vertical mini racks for cooking Cornish game hens. $69.95?
$19.95.
Plus a recipe booklet which includes over 15 years of my recipes. $79.95?
I told you, $19.95.
The turkey rack, the game hen roasters, and the recipe book, all for
$19.95.
$19.95. And if you're one of the first 50 callers, you'll get free of charge this apron with my picture on it. Call this number now. Our operators are standing by. But
No, don't do that, dear. I have to call the number for the rack.
I'm not buying that thing.
But yeah, but I have to, dear, because it's the new rack that's coming out, the roach rack.
Cliff, you already have that rack in the basement in a box where it's been sitting for the past month.
But I don't have the apron with his picture on it.
Hi! Now, I know when I talked to you guys before that you didn't believe me, so... Well, now hold it, you guys! Now, I know you didn't take me seriously before, but I want to tell you how serious I am. You see this book? This is a book that Paula recommended to me about learning disorders. I picked it up at the NYU bookstore. I've already read 3 chapters on the subway coming home. You guys, I want this.
You sound serious.
Well, I am. Mom, Dad, I've never felt this way about anything in my life. You know, Paula was telling me that there's some children that need to be taught differently. I want to learn how to do that. I want to educate myself. If I get accepted into a school in Rhode Island, Olivia and I are out of here.
Denise, do you know how difficult it would be to go to school and raise a child with your husband at sea for weeks at a time?
Well, look at Paula. She's back in school. She's getting her degree.
Well, of course Paula's back in school, honey. You're raising Paula's child. You're married to Paula's husband.
Oh, yeah.
Honey, don't worry about getting out of here, okay? You can stay as long as you need to.
Thanks, Mom. I'm going to go do some more reading. I'm so excited.
Let me ask you a question. You had her out of here. And then you reeled her back in. Why?
We have waited so long for Denise to get serious about anything. This is something she really wants to do. And Martin is at sea for weeks at a time. She's at home alone with Olivia. Honey, she needs our help.
Who is going to help me?
Mom, Dad, Justine and I talked it over and we decided we're not going to live together. It just wasn't the right time.
Oh, I'm so thankful that you've come to this conclusion.
Now, I know when I left here, it was under some strain, and I'm sure we all said some things that we're sorry about.
Not me.
Okay, well, I know I said some things I'm sorry about. But I'm sure we're all big enough to forgive each other.
Not me.
Mom, I'm not living with Justine.
Please don't sit on my shoulder.
When are you going to get it, Theo? This is not just about living with Justine. It's about going behind our backs and doing something and then lying to our faces about what it is you're doing.
I'm sorry, Mom.
It was not too long ago, you stood right here, and you said something to the effect that we were controlling you with our money, and that if we thought that you were just going to do whatever, to you and Justine were going to go on with your life. Now, did you happen to think ahead of time what would happen if we said, no, you can't come back here to live?
No, I didn't.
Of course you didn't. Because we're your safety net. You always do this. You go out into the world and you mess up. Why? You know we're sitting in this house waiting to take you back in. It's always been that way.
I know.
You come back into this house, you listen to the speech we give, just like the one your father just gave. You go right back out there in the world, you mess up, and you always get to come back into the house again. Well, honey, I'm sorry. I have had enough. I do not have the strength to give you the permission to come back into this house.
So you guys are saying I can't move back in?
I think you're getting close to what.
You mean you're gonna send me out there without a home in the cold and the rain? No?
Now, how long are you going to let this fool hang out there?
Until he apologizes for real. Honey, I'm a little concerned now. It's been 2 hours since Theo left and we haven't heard from him.
Please, dear, don't worry about it. The boy is probably down there on campus. He's got 1,000 friends. He can go in, he can sleep on their couch, he can sleep on their floor. He can borrow a bed from somebody who's gone away for the weekend. He can borrow a bed from one of the students who's gone forever. Hello? Yes, Mr. Phillips, how are you, sir? Yeah, okay. Well, good, we'll work together on it. Okay, bye-bye, thank you.
Well,
It's Justine's father. Justine is living back at her apartment, and Theo is staying at her parents' house.
oh, he must have really felt sorry for it.
Not really. Justine's father just wants to make sure that if we don't know where Theo is,